Yeah, I'd recommend them to my family and friends.
The friendly service and the convenience.
When I pick my car up, I leave happy.
I like the fact they give me a phone call.
Well, they treat me like I'm an individual, not like a number.
Morning, sir. How can I help you?
G'day. Yeah, I've been having a bit of trouble with the car.
They have to be able to explain to me what they've done to my car, the price has to be reasonable, and I'd really like a coffee shop.
This is the executive, and this is the acclaim. The executive has a few less features than what the acclaim does.
They knew that I was interested in Holden's because I told them that. So there was this real pressure, and a real pressure to buy, that I didn't need.
In the showroom, people would come up and speak to me and ask me what I wanted. But if I actually went out into the lot, into the yard, I could have walked around there for half an hour and just been totally ignored.
Thank you for calling. Morning, can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to talk to someone about the new Vectra.
We'd done our homework and looked at a lot of car yards and a lot of different cars. We felt comfortable at this one. We felt that we were getting honest answers and that we weren't being strung along, and the price was right.
The friendly service and the convenience, and just the way that when you arrive they're prompt with dealing with you, especially when you're going to work.
Yep. All right, leave it with us.
No worries.
Okay.
Thanks, Mitch.
Have a good day.
Bye, mate.
See you later on.
Welcome to the Holden team and to the Holden Difference. I'm Bruce Sullivan.
And I'm Helen McDonald. This video has been created to give you an overview of the Holden Difference and how you can make a difference to your teammates and your customers.
Hello, I'm Peter Hannenberger. The Holden Difference is a very important part of the way we do business here at Holden. It's right throughout our dealership network and our entire wholesale team. And it's not just in Australia. General Motors is aiming to lead the field in customer service by rolling out the Difference type initiatives around the world. It all started with Saturn in the United States and has been followed by Vauxhall in the UK and Opel in Europe. Saab has introduced the Saab Way throughout its global network. And GM divisions in the United States have developed a Standards for Excellence program. I know from personal experience that the Opel and Vauxhall Difference initiatives have achieved a significant improvement in customer satisfaction ratings in Europe and the UK respectively. We have a real opportunity in Australia to consolidate our market leadership by implementing this global strategy. The Holden Difference provides us with guidelines which help us focus on the most vital element of our success: creating customers for life. Under my leadership of the Holden team, let me assure you that it is a high priority that we be truly customer-focused. I'm personally committed to the success of the Holden Difference. I look forward to working with you as we continue to improve levels of service to each other and our customers in both sales and after-sales.
In these times of rapid change, yesterday's dreams have become today's reality, and tomorrow is no longer just around the corner, it's already here. Advances in technology have forced industries to change the way they do business, and the motor vehicle industry is no different. New opportunities and challenges arise every day, and it's how we respond to these that will ultimately shape our future. The industry also has something of an image problem. Many people see us as a bunch of slick-talking, hard-selling salespeople who are more interested in the customer's money than their satisfaction. This obviously has to change. To stay competitive, we must make adjustments to the way we do business, and our new focus has to be on our customers, their friends and associates.
We'll take a seat and we'll talk about this a little bit further.
We need to create better long-term relationships with our customers.
Good morning, Service Department. Deanne speaking.
This in turn creates loyalty and assures us of the sales we need today and for generations to come.
Mr. Motors, good morning.
This new way of doing business is called the Holden Difference.
This is not rocket science. Most of what you will see on this video is common sense, but not necessarily common practice. Just because we know the right way to do something doesn't always follow that we'll put that into practice.
Our vision is to create customers for life by not only meeting but exceeding their expectations. For this vision to work, it must be shared by all of the Holden team, right across Australia, all 17,000 employees and team members, head office managers and staff, manufacturing plant, dealers and dealership staff, the whole team. We need to create an environment where everyone is enthusiastic about Holden. Not just the team, but our customers as well. In fact, everyone who has contact with us.
There are three areas that form the basis of this customer enthusiasm. We call them the three pillars. The first is product, having the right product that the customer wants, and that includes range, quality and price. Second is customer order fulfilment, which is simply getting the right car to the right person at the right place and the right time. But as we know, that's not always so simple. And the third is the ownership experience, which covers the whole customer interaction with the dealership. These three pillars represent the importance of the relationship between Holden and the dealerships. We need to cover all of these elements to be successful in creating customers for life.
We have a strong base to start from. In fact, many of our team have a family history with Holden. It's a proud tradition in Australia that spans more than half a century. In that 50 years, we've achieved a lot, including dramatic improvements in vehicle technology and design. However, cars are all starting to look the same. So making a difference to our customers through our products alone is getting more difficult. In the good old days, you could tell a Holden at a glance. But nowadays, body shapes have become so similar, you almost need to be able to see the badge.
Having a great product is not enough for us to maintain a competitive advantage. In the marketplace, our competitors are selling the benefits of their products too, so we must give people other reasons to buy from us. We believe that the real difference between us and the competition is our people and the exceptional service they provide. So it's up to all of us to ensure that our actions create customers for life.
This means we will need to make some necessary changes to the way we do business. We must improve the way we deal with our external customers, the people who come to us to buy and service their cars, and our internal customers, the people we work with every day.
Glenn, have you got the settings stacker for this vehicle?
Yep. Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Only by being enthusiastic about our work and our team can we create an environment in which our customers will become enthusiastic about us.
I like the fact that they ring you if there's a problem. I like the fact that they ring you when the car's finished, and even are proactive enough to sort of say, well, we've booked you in for next Thursday, is that okay? So, that's the sort of thing I like about them.
They're always ready to help me when I need them. If I've broken down somewhere, they'll come out, pick me up. They're just, over friendly and very helpful.
They won't put any added extras in sort of the bill at the end, and it's quite reasonable. And you know that what they've said they've done, they run through with you on the sheet what they've done, and they're honest.
Barriers to change. People react to change in different ways. Some people see change as a great opportunity for themselves and for their customers. Other people see change as a challenge. Whatever it is, you and I all get used to doing things a particular way. Have you ever noticed that going somewhere for the very first time seems to take a long time, but on the way home it doesn't seem to take so long? Our mind is already starting to form a habit. We can make that journey several times and eventually get to the stage where we can go to that place and not even remember the last 10 or 15 minutes of the journey. We all get used to doing things a particular way. We have habits in our dealerships, we have habits with our customers, and we have habits with ourselves. One of our habits, or one of my challenges, is trying to lose a little bit of weight every now and then. And I don't know if you've ever tried to go on a little bit of a diet or do some exercise. One of the greatest challenges that we have is trying to put that into common practice. I used to have a lazy eye when I was a child. As I got older, it spread to the rest of my body. How many people know that you should exercise at least the recommended levels 3 times per week? Okay, most of us know that. The challenge is putting that into practice. One of the things about the Holden Difference is taking what we know to be common sense and turning it into common practice. Habit, though, is not the only thing that stops us from doing new things. Sometimes it's the fear of the unknown. Perhaps it's the fear of failure, making a mistake, a lack of knowledge, a lack of confidence. They are just some of the other things that form barriers to us changing.
Comfort zone. Because of all those little things, we tend to stay inside what's called a comfort zone. That safe, warm, cosy place where, of course, everything's very comfortable. And we develop this comfort zone about all kinds of things. Let me give you a little example. Fold your arms for me. Do it now. Feels pretty good. Now just notice which hand is on top and try to fold your arms the other way. How does that feel? A bit strange? A bit uncomfortable? Okay, go back to the original. Ah, that's better. Back in the comfort zone. So we develop comfort zones even around little things, like the way we fold our arms. So if you imagine that, think about the dealership, how many little habits and comfort zones we have developed. What the Holden Difference is about making sure that we look at those comfort zones and adapt them so that we're doing the best possible for our customers. Now that involves taking some little risks, but it's only outside the comfort zone that we can grow and develop and improve our relationships with our customers, creating customers for life. The way we're going to manage those comfort zones, changing those little habits, is by using a concept called moments of truth.
A moment of truth is a unique, never-to-be-repeated opportunity to make an impression on a customer. They can be positive or negative, and there are hundreds of them. It could be as simple as having clear and distinct signage at the dealership. The easier it is for our customers to find their way around, the better. Dealership staff wearing name badges makes it easy for customers to identify us. Or even before the customer reaches the dealership. For example, whenever we answer the telephone, we need to make sure we are welcoming, friendly and helpful.
To find out which moments of truth were important to its customers, Holden carried out surveys and discovered some of their main expectations.
There's just one thing that I hadn't mentioned to you, and it's that you're going to receive a survey from Holden probably in a couple of weeks.
As it turned out, their answers weren't very different to what you and I might say if we were asked why we were loyal to a particular store. What might you have said?
It's critical that we learn to manage these moments of truth if we are to meet and exceed customer expectations. That means ensuring that everyone in the dealership knows exactly what the moments of truth are and what action is required to create a positive buying experience. To simplify the process, Holden worked in partnership with dealers to develop standards to cover both wholesale and retail. First, they identified a long list of moments of truth. Then they surveyed lots of customers to discover what would exceed their expectations in these areas. Next, they worked with a group of dealers to develop a set of standards that would help dealers meet and exceed these expectations. And finally, they worked on wholesale standards for the Holden organisation to make sure that the dealers get the support they need. The standards cover all areas of our operations and identify best practice procedures that will be sure to provide only positive moments of truth for all our customers.
Each dealership has a standards coordinator and special teams who are working on ways to improve performance. Your standards coordinator will give you a copy of the standards which apply to your area.
Next to the repair, put PIOC, so the mechanic can see prime item of concern, and this is what the customer wants fixed.
As a new member of the team, we encourage you to join in. New ideas are always welcome.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
A major focus of the retail standards is our need to make a difference in the way we sell to our customers. We need to be more consultative, that is, taking the time to find out their needs rather than pushing what we want to sell. And that doesn't just mean in the showroom. This attitude also applies to the service and parts areas.
Okay, I can recommend the Holden oil for you, but if it's okay with you, would you like to come over to the workshop and we'll get them to check it out, just that it seems to be using a lot of oil.
So we've developed processes for both sales and fixed operations, which will help us be more customer focused. You'll hear more about these soon, especially if you're working in either area.
The Holden Difference is more than just a series of training programs. It's the key to our ongoing success. We look forward to your input on how to improve the dealership you have joined or any part of the Holden organisation.
By following the Holden standards, by working as a team and consistently exceeding customers' expectations, we can be sure that we will achieve our vision of creating customers for life.